And hello, Shock fans. It's me, Rip, the soldier of the inverted cross, aka the full-blown freak show. Yeah, I know I screwed the beginning up. I don't give a crap. We're here for another toy episode. And don't get your mind in the gutter. If you're looking for those kind of toys, check in the drawer next to your mom's bed. Okay, anyway, first toy is one. It's one Autobot that I'm not afraid to say that I own this figure because it is pretty awesome. That figure being Voyager Class Generations Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. Phew, that's a shit full. Okay, anyway, this thing's awesome. I wish the sword could have been a little longer. That's a small complaint. The shield is perfect. The chest symbol is what I love the most. I'm going to try to get it to show up. Head sculpt is amazing. As you can see, his symbol there, just so I can get it light up. Yeah, he lights up pretty well. Pretty strong little LED they have in him. The chest symbol is part of his Thunder Strike Coalition, his division off of the Autobots. And I can respect a guy that goes around hacking people's heads off and putting them in a closet or on a trophy display. I can respect that. So I could see this guy, if it wasn't for the fact that, like they said, that, well, he wouldn't make a good Decepticon because he's not going to take any orders. But I love how they have that LED. It's for the dino head. It lights up, and the mouth and eyes light up. But it is so powerful. It lights his little buttons up across his chest and his whole rib cage or whatever. It's an amazing figure. I don't know if it's still available in stores. I picked it up the day they got it, and I didn't see very many of them afterwards. They sold out pretty quick. I'm sure you could get it on Big Bad Toy Store for a few bucks more. Maybe eBay. It's worth a shot. The figure's definitely worth it. I'm moving on to the next one, though. I don't want to take too much time. Keeping the trend of my Voyager class figures is a figure I actually was more excited about this repaint than the actual first version, even though they were released in the initial first wave. It's Voyager Fall of Cybertron Soundblaster. Soundwave I like. He's blue, but this one's the black one, and I was like, when I first seen this like the images, you know, they were like Hasbro announces the first two figures. I'm like, Soundwave, all right, sweet. I'm trying to get it to stand. There we go. It was like Hasbro announces the first figures. I'm like, okay, Soundwave, sweet. What's the next going to be? And they're like, Soundblaster. And I'm like, Hasbro, a black repaint. Hasbro? What the fuck? But it's surprisingly, really, Hasbro never gets black repaints except like Nemesis Prime. Very rarely. I think like what, once. And I don't want that bull crap that, but what about Shadow Blade Bumblebee? Fuck Bumblebee. Fuck Bumblebee with a big rubber dick. I don't give a crap about the kid appeal character. The only Bumblebee I even own is Cyberfire Bumblebee because the kids didn't want him because he looked like a freaking Chainsaw Massacre. Anyways, back to the good figure. It's awesome. The head sculpt is just really nice. It's hard to see it, I know, because my camera is crap. But it is a very nice figure. It's very posable. I'm not a big fan of the gimmick. It's basically you push this button, his tits fall off, or his bra falls off, and his big boob here, you pull it further back, and then like as you push it, it shoves out his like cassettes from G1, but they're CDs. They don't really transform properly. It was nice that they included that gimmick because, you know, like on the show he presses it, or in the video game he presses it and like they just fly out, transform, kick ass. This they're like, and they fall out on the ground, mistransform, and it looks like he took a crap from his chest. But still, he's amazing for display. I really love this figure. Okay, on to the next one. Seriously though, you should pick this up. It's hard to find now, at least in my area. He's worth it. He's pretty big. And now on to the next figure. this one's an older figure. It's from Transformers Animated. It's Deluxe Class Swindle. Swindle's awesome. The hands are a bit weird, I will admit. But he makes up for it in just the sheer... He's not the tallest guy, but he's really wide. He's got a lot of bulk to him, mass to him. The head is amazing, and I know I can't show it on here, but the light piping, when it shines through, there's some... Well, you might can see that. If you see two little white lines in his eyes, those are actually air bubbles that they put in this figure's light piping to make it look like he has the cat's eye pupil from the show, like he had in his eyes. The figure's worth it. He deserves a nice spot on a shelf on my display, at least. And you can probably get him pretty cheap on eBay. Another little thing I'll show off if I can see it. I don't think I can. Yeah, here we go. He's got a gun here, like the I don't have it, but the movie Swindle had. It's a gun, a Gatling gun that comes out of his stomach. Doesn't fire, it's just for display. I thought it was a little weird to have a tummy gun, but that's his business. Next figure. Another Autobot I don't mind saying I owned, I own arcee from Transformers Prime, the Deluxe Class one. But, I'm going to do that, what is it, that gotcha bitch. I put Decepticon symbols on her. I don't know if you guys know the Power Drive Voyager from Generations. It was only available like around Christmas, as in they got like a stock of Transformers Prime First Edition and some Asia only figures. And his guns look awesome in her hands. It's those little purple machine gun turrets. I gave her those. She still has, it's hard to see it, but she still has that blade from arcee. And the other thing, this will work even if you have arcee. Since she only came with one blade, I like this. Give your arcee Dark of the Moon Shockwave's gun. It's nice. It looks good on her. I took off the wheel back here. It just slides in and out. I put it in my little storage bin thing. The thing I want is I want a name for her. Since she's like an evil clone of arcee, she needs a name. Okay, the time's running out. I only have a few more minutes. I will show the other figures. Because I only have 2 left. Okay, now you're going to be jealous because this one was hard to find. I had to pay a pretty high price to get it, or higher than normal. Transformers Prime Powerizers Voyager Class Skyquake, or as I like to call him sometimes, Skycake, because I mess his name up. He's awesome, and now I have the twins together. I have him and his brother Dreadwing, and it's an awesome figure. It's really amazing. I love it. Dreadwing was one of my favorite characters. Same with Skyquake. They were both badass and big. Okay, I'll have to move quickly because I have like a minute and a half. This one's actually a newer figure. You should be able to find it still, but oh, crap, is it awesome! Beast Hunter's Shockwave. Yes, the armor comes off, dumbasses. They were like, it was like and removable armor, and people were still like, does it come off? No, he's stuck with 2 big dragon eyes for his titties. You're welcome. You're friggin' educated. Okay, the thing's awesome. I don't like that it's a little bit taller than Megatron. I don't mind it as much, because Starscream's taller than Megatron. That's why I used the Deluxe Class First Edition Starscream. So I can take Shockwave being a little bit bigger. Head sculpt is amazing. He has enough paint. I would have preferred the chest to be black, like on the show, but no big gripe. It's a pretty cool figure. I like the alt mode. A lot of people don't, but it's a really nice figure. I would get it if I were you. I would get the thing. It's a good Shockwave, and we don't get a lot of those. Other than animated Shockwave, I liked pretty decently. Well, the time is almost up. I hope you enjoyed staring at my toys, and maybe you'll go pick some of those figures up. Decepticons forever, fools. Well, this is your Shock fans. This is your beloved soldier of the inverted cross, Rip, the full-blown freak show, signing off. Farewell.